Good morning, class.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, today we are going to. Are you getting me?
Yes,
Yeah, today's lesson we are going to look at introduction to computers, introduction to ICT and ethics. Under introduction to ICT and ethics, we want to look at definition of terms or terminologies. That is, we want to look at ICT generally. That is, what is ICT? ICT is information and communication technology. So that is, we are going to discuss about information technology and communication technology. So what uh, what it means by ICT involves quite a number of terms. So we want to look at some of the terms that can drive the meaning of ICT. That is, one, we want to look at what data means, what information means, what communication means, and what technology means. So that data, we can say these are raw facts, while information, we can say this is the data that has been processed and is meaningful to persons who receives it. So information is actually the manipulated data. So data that is rearranged or organized in some form that makes sense and it's meaningful to the users. And communication generally is the exchange of information or exchange of information, ideas, or messages between two parties or two people through a specific medium. And technology is whereby humans use objects or tools that aid them in performing some specific task or an operation. So those are the basic terminologies that we can define. So now let us move on and look at uh, look at meaning of ICT. So ICT, we can say, is a set of technological tools and resources used to transmit, store, create, and share information. So ICT is the use of technological tools. So these tools include the internet, wireless networks, personal computer and smartphones, digital televisions, email, and so on. So those are some of the tools that we use when it comes to ICT. So number two, let us look at the uses of ICT in an organization. ICT is used in telecommunication. So there are those tools that we use that aid in communication. We use ICT in education. So for example, in research work, or maybe nowadays we have what we call e-learning. So learning using ICT technologies or e-learning systems. We also use ICT in public sectors, for example, in revenue systems and different government departments. We also use ICT in remote working. That is, ICT has enabled people in an organization to work from their remote stations. That is, they can work from their homes. ICT is also used in transport sectors. So we have used ICT in monitoring and tracking of vehicles. ICT is also used in customer management, relation management. That is, how can we maintain good relationship or forge relationship with our customers. Also, ICT is used in management of information or in management information system. That is, we can keep our data, we can track even processes and so on, so that we can uh, be able to see areas where we can improve and so on. ICT is also used in what we call electronic storage system. So we can use ICT to keep information or data in our organization so that we can be able to retrieve, we can protect it, we can be able to secure so that this information can be referred for in future. So that marks the end of our today's lesson. But before we come to that, maybe there is a you take this assignment. So our assignment is explain the impact of ICT in contemporary society. Explain the impact of ICT in contemporary society. So thank you, and we have come to the end of our lesson. So in our next lesson, ensure that you forward your assignment so you can have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you all.